Hello everyone, this is Charu here and I hope you all are fine and doing good. I welcome you all in my first video lecture of chapter 8, Geometry. Now let us start with our mind map of chapter 8 first. So this is our mind map of chapter 8. So first of all we are going to start with shapes. Two kinds of shapes. Plane shapes and solids. In plane shapes we have square, circle, rectangle, triangle. In solids, cylinder, cuboid, cube and their views. Top view, front view and side view. Next we have basics of geometry. Point, line, inline, three types of lines: vertical line, horizontal line, oblique or slanting line. Then line segment, measuring line segment and construction of line segment. Next is ray and curve line. Next we have more about lines. Intersecting lines, intersecting line segment. Perpendicular lines and parallel lines. Figures, open and closed figure. In closed we have polygon. Next we will read about perimeter. Perimeter of triangle, perimeter of square and perimeter of polygon, any polygon. Then circle, construction of circle first. Then parts of circle, center, radius and diameter, circumference of circle, relation between diameter and radius and chord. Then last we will read about symmetry and the mirror images. So this was all about the mind map of our lesson number 8 geometry, which we are going to start now. Let us read the objectives first. Number 1. Geometry is extremely useful for engineers, architects, painters, carpenters and teachers, etc. Number 2. Geometric principles are important in construction of buildings and roads. Number 3. Students will be able to identify and recognize different shapes, figures, present around and how to measure them. Now, first of all, we will start with the plane shapes. What are plane shapes? Our flat shapes are called plane shapes. For example, triangle, rectangle, square and circle. First of all, we have a square. A square has 4 sides and 4 vertices. A, B, C and D. These are the corner points of square, or you can say the end points of the sides of square. And these end points are known as vertex. So, square has 4 vertex. That means 4 vertices. Plural of vertex is vertices. A square has 4 sides and 4 vertices. Next is a triangle. A triangle has 3 sides and 3 vertices. A, B, C are the vertex of this triangle. Next, circle. A circle has no side. That means no corner point, no end point. So, no vertex. Next, we will now read about point. What is a point? A point is the smallest shape in geometry. It is represented on paper by a dot. It has neither length nor breadth. All these A, B, C, D and E are the 5 points and they are named by capital letter of English alphabet. We always denote our points with the capital letters of English alphabet. So a point does not have any fixed size. It can be of any size. Next is a line. A line is a collection of points extended endlessly in both directions, usually along a straight path. A line has no endpoints and it has no fixed length. Two main properties of line. Number one, a line has no endpoint and it has no fixed length. A line is usually represented by arrowhead on both sides to show that it can extend in both directions. Arrowheads, these are the arrows on both sides of line. Now, three kinds of line. Number one, horizontal straight line. Here this AB, it is a horizontal straight line. Next is vertical straight line, CD, and oblique or slanting straight line, XY. And the symbol of straight line is this, a line with the arrowhead on both sides. So now, how we are going to name it? Suppose this is a line. We have marked 2 points A and B in both directions. Now, we will name it as AB with the symbol of line. So this is line AB. Next is line segment. A line segment is a part of line only. It has a definite length and it is marked by 2 endpoints. Now this is a line segment RS. R and S are the 2 endpoints of this segment and it has a fixed length also. So R and S are the endpoints on this line segment. Next, how we are going to name it? In the same way. This is AB, endpoints A and B of the line segment and with the symbol of line segment. So this is line segment AB. Now, can you imagine what will happen if you will add line? This line, both side arrowhead and segment. Yes, what it will form? It will form rays. Now what is ray? It starts from an endpoint, one endpoint, and can extend in one direction only. It cannot be measured. Now here XY is a ray. One side it has endpoint and it can be extend in the other direction. Similarly RS, R is endpoint and S it can extend in any direction. The symbol for a ray is this, straight line with arrowhead one side. Here XY and RS are rays. They are represented by like this. XY, ray, RS, ray. Now next is our curved lines. Curved lines are not drawn with the help of scale. They are drawn by moving a pencil along a curved edge of a coin, a bottle cap, or even by freehand. A line which is not straight, that is called curved line. For example, here ABCDE, 5 points, a line passing through them. This is not a straight line. So this is a curved line. So other examples of curved lines are these. These are the different curved lines. You can make by freehand, by joining bottle cap or a coin, etc. So till here, what all we have read about? A point, a segment, a ray and a line. Now let us read more about the line segment. So first of all, we are going to see measuring line segment. How to measure the line segment. Now to measure a line segment, keep the 0 mark of the scale at one end of the line segment, like here AB line segment. One end point we have kept with the 0 of the scale. And now read the other end point. Other end point is at 5 centimeter. In this way, we are going to keep our scale and read the length. So, our line segment AB is 5 centimeter long. Now, in this way, you can measure length of any line segments. Next, we will read about construction of line segment. How we are going to construct our line segment. To draw a line segment, these 5 steps we have to keep in mind. Number 1, mark a point P on the paper. Any point you can mark, say it as P. Number 2, keep the scale with its 0 mark at the P point. Step number 3, now mark another point Q at 3 centimeter. Mark on the scale. Step 4, join PQ along the edge of the scale. Join the line PQ. Step 5 is the line segment PQ, which is 3 centimeter long, is the required line segment. Now let us see. First of all, mark a point P on the paper. This is a point. Name it as P. Now keep the scale with its 0 mark at the P. Then mark another point Q on the 3 centimeter. Like this. Now join PQ. So the PQ is 3 centimeter long, and which is the required line. In this way, you can measure the line segment and its construction. Hope everything till here is clear, and the rest of the topics we will cover in our next video. So till then, thank you. Take care and stay safe.